Of those of you out there who are watching, who are transgender, who are male to female, do you ever feel guilty? Do you ever feel like you're worried that you're going to break someone's heart because they're going to find out? They're going to realize that you can't give them the life with you that they might want. There are quite a few men who have chosen to invest a lot of time in my life, men who I'm quite sure have had crushes on me, who didn't even know I was trans for a very long time. Some still don't, and to be honest, I avoid them. Some of these men have, I suspect, the misguided hopes of starting a family with me and um, being more than friends, obviously. So they started off as platonic friends and ended up spending more time than I actually felt comfortable because I'm not stupid and I did catch on that they wanted something more. And so my reaction to this, of course, is distance. I push them away. So these kinds of men who want to take up my time because something about my personality attracts them. Maybe it's even my looks. I don't know. I consider myself quite ugly, but something's attractive to them, and they gravitate towards me. And all I can do is push them away, or just avoid them in general. Occasionally, ghost them online if I have them as friends. Do you ever, those of you who are in my situation, do you ever find yourself feeling really guilty that you're selling them something like a false advertisement, selling them something? You've got this package that's there's nothing in the box, or it's something completely different. You just can't deliver the goods. I feel that way. I often feel that way. I feel that way because I feel like in some ways I'm betraying them. I'm not even being forthright. I don't go out of my way, for example, to tell people, hey, by the way, I'm trans. Um, I generally wait until they ask me to confirm if I'm trans or not. But otherwise, I keep to myself. I don't talk about it because it's none of their business. Because I'm not going to get intimate with them. And I know I'm never going to let myself get that close. But it's just curious to me. Some of these men, some of these are really like manly men. Some of them are good men with great hearts. Some of them are lonely men, however. And I worry that when they spend so much time with me, they invest their own personal time, sometimes mentoring me. I worry that I am helping them to squander that precious time they have left. So I'm just curious. Those of you out there who are in the same situation, how do you deal with it? Do you ignore it? Do you not care? Are you insensitive to it? Do you think of it like it's their problem? That they need to get over it? That they need to not be transphobic or homophobic, depending on how they look at the situation, how they receive it? Do you ever let them know? I think they should know. And with me, if they try to get too close, I do tell them. But generally speaking, I just flat out avoid them. I don't like the confrontation and I don't want them to feel confused. I don't want them questioning their sexuality because that's a thing that does happen. They do question their sexuality, but the reality is, and I've said this to many people, they're not attracted to men. What they're attracted to when they see a trans woman is a feminine form. They're attracted to our feminine form, a feminine image, because we go out of our ways to portray a feminine image. So it's not gay. It's not uh, being a chaser. It's nothing for them to be confused about, but try telling them that. It's really hard for them to get around that. And I've seen those wheels turning in their heads, trying to make sense of it all, and I really don't want to be responsible for doing that to anyone. I don't know. Maybe I'm just as bad as the bigots for thinking like this. I feel like in some way I have some responsibility. So, like I said, what I generally do, I just keep myself at a distance. I would much rather I would much rather alienate myself ahead of time, make make them make myself completely unattractive to them. And it sometimes works, and sometimes maybe they catch on and actually try to get a little bit closer, and I find that especially distressing. Anyway, I'm just curious. What do you guys? What do you trans women go through? Is it just me? I don't know. But it's a thing that I think about, and it's the kind of thing that kind of weighs on my soul. I think that if there is like an afterlife, then that's kind of be one of those things that I end up paying for in the end is breaking someone's heart, possibly uh, being the person that became so close to another that they weren't able to invest their time and love into someone with whom they could have a real relationship with. Um, yeah. Anyway, I'm just going to end it here. I'll see you all later.